currently you can see we have the glorious mode selected. This is one of my favorite modes that we have out of the effects. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the glorious Model O- gaming mouse. I did receive this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. You can see the retail box and packaging right here. Check it out. On the back side, they walk us through everything we possibly need to know about this mouse and its tech specs. So in case you're wondering, we have the glossy black version. They have multiple options available to fit your color preferences. And this mouse only weighs 59 grams. This is a very lightweight gaming mouse. And I do want to point out, if you're looking at some of the other glorious products, you may notice they have a Model O mouse, and this one says Model O minus. The minus just signifies that this mouse is for people with smaller hands. So if you have small to medium size hands, you're going to want to use this mouse. If you have medium to large size hands, you're going to want to use the regular Model O mouse. Now let's go ahead, let's open this up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, you can see we have a customer service and contact card with more information about the company. Next, we have our glorious sticker right here. And last but not least, we have our glossy black mouse. Boy, is that a glossy black mouse. That's really sleek. Okay, so you can see from this side, we have our two buttons and the glorious logo. You can see it front and center. Everything's very clicky. I like the feedback and the sound of this mouse. And we have a honeycomb design, which is why it's so lightweight. You can see it from the other side. We have the glorious logo and branding. Integrated cable, USB Type A. You can see we have their goldish, orangish, yellowish color scheme going on there. Really cool. Love the attention to detail. And then you can see the back side of the mouse. We got the Model O minus logo and branding right there. DPI indicator, and we need to remove those blue pieces of plastic before use. So now let's go ahead and try it out. All right, so check it out. You can see we have the mouse plugged in right here. The RGB looks great. Oh my goodness, I love the RGB. And you can see we have our Model O software up on the screen right here. We have a lot of different features to go over. So first up, down here in the left-hand corner, you can see we have 3 different profiles to choose from. We can add, delete, we can import, export, and rename as needed. Next, in the top left-hand corner, we have our 6 different buttons that we can configure and customize however we want. And they're laid out on the screen for you. Here's all the different options we can configure right here. If we wanted our left button to do something differently, we could. Same with our DPI options. We also have multimedia options. So many different things we can do. And then our DPI settings right there as well. We could tweak those for all 6 of our buttons. We also have a macro editor down here. If you want to have a macro list, you can add new ones, delete, modify, delete, and record. So you have all the settings right there needed for your macros. And then on the right-hand side, you can see we have our DPI settings. So currently by default, button 6 in the middle right here. We can cycle between the different DPI modes. In this case, we have 4 enabled on our screen, but we have up to 6 if we want. And we have our little indicator light down here letting us know which mode and setting we're in. By default, red will be the one that you'll be in, but again, you can change and configure that however you want. Next, you can see our lighting effects right here. We have 9 different effects we'll go over in a minute. We can adjust the speed, duration. Then with our mouse parameter, we can change that as needed. Same with our polling rate. 100 hertz up to 1000 hertz. 125 hertz, I should say, up to 1000 hertz. And then our debounce time, if you want to tweak this, there is a little warning there, but that might help with any sort of input lag. If you're having any issues, you can tweak that. Select apply and you're all set and ready to go, or restore if you want to go back to your device defaults. So now with our studio lights turned off, we're going to look at all the different lighting effects. So currently you can see we have the glorious mode selected. This is one of my favorite modes that we have out of the effects. It looks really nice. You can see the side profile right there. Here it is from the top. And we do have some glow coming in from the sides, from the honeycomb. And you can see it from the other side. So check that out. Looks really nice. Let's go to the next effect. This is going to be our seamless breathing. So you can see it's going to change colors as it's kind of pulsing and taking that breath, breathing in and out. But there's a seamless transition between the colors. You'll notice now, if we go to just breathing, there'll be a black lull between the colors as it makes the transition between all the different RGB. So I personally like the seamless one better. Then we have our single color. So currently it's red. We can choose our color and adjust the brightness. We can slide that down if we want, 25% bright all the way up to 100% bright. Next we have our breathing single color. So whatever color we select, in this case red, it's just going to pulse red back and forth. You can see that right there. Then we have our tail. They're calling it tail right here. So you can see how that looks. Pretty cool. Then we have rave. So you can see the rave color. Nice color right there. Next up, we have our wave, and you can see the wave. That looks pretty cool. We can adjust the speed and the brightness of this effect if we want. And then lastly, we can turn the LED off. So there we go. We have no LED, but let's bring it back on. Here's the wave again. You can see it from the top. But the sides where it's at, the RGB looks fantastic. And with the scroll wheel. Really, really nice. So let me share with you my final thoughts after using the Model O- gaming mouse. First, I gotta say, this mouse is jam-packed full of value and features. Highly customizable. We got our beautiful RGB lights. And this mouse is small in form factor and size. So with that being said, very enjoyable experience using this mouse. And there's multiple color options. If glossy black isn't for you, they have other versions available. I like glossy black, but for me personally, it just shows too many smudges. So I prefer to get a matte finish. But the RGB looks great. It's got a sleek feel to it and look. So top-notch design. Now, with all that being said, I really don't have any critiques to the hardware. Again, very pleased with what we're able to do with it, and the RGB lights look fantastic. And I know you're probably going to say, well, RGB doesn't help you perform better in games, and you're right. At least while you're losing, you can look good while you're doing it. But anyways, jokes aside, with this particular product, the only thing I'd want to see change in the future has to do with the software. So obviously it'd be great to have additional features added, which you can always hold out hopes for in the future. But in regards to the software, right now you have to download the Model O specific software for this product. But if you have other glorious products, they're going to have their own software downloaded. So it would be nice in the future if Glorious can bring that all into one hub. I'm not saying they aren't already working on that. I really don't know. But hopefully that's something that's going on in the background. So in the future, if you want to build out your Glorious product catalog and lineup, maybe a keyboard, mouse, gaming pad, all that stuff, whatever you want to connect to your PC, that you can access it all in one place in one hub. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.